Hey everyone, and welcome back to the X-Ring, and a happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I get to spend my day with mini-X, so I think this is going to be a good day. So what we want to talk about are malfunction drills, okay? So if you are shooting your firearm, by the way, big shout out to Anthony, really good friend of mine. He noticed that I was doing the video with Ella, and the Akai is not really the best pistol, so he has loaned her a pistol to shoot for the season, and it is an STI DVC 3-gun. It's a really nice pistol, and I'm very appreciative of that. It has been cleared, checked, and everything else, but this has the Dragon scale, so it's going to be a lot less aggressive than those Phoenix Trinity grips. It is a 9mm. Should have a longer sight radius, so I think it'll be a good pistol. You haven't shot this yet, so no. It should shoot softer for her, but it weighs a little less, so we'll see. But let's say you are shooting, you're engaging these targets, and you fire it, and all you hear is a click, no pop or anything else. What should you do? There's a drill you should do.
Tap, rack, ready.
That's right. It's tap, rack, ready. And that is called an immediate action drill. As soon as it goes click. All right, so if it goes pop and doesn't go click and you hear like a poof, what does that mean?
Squib.
Yeah, squib, guys, that's bad news. So when that happens, you need to stop. Don't follow it up with another round. And basically it means your charge wasn't enough to get the bullet out of the barrel. And you definitely don't want to follow that up with another round. So if you're shooting this today and it goes click, what is the drill called? Immediate.
Immediate.
It means right now.
Yes.
Immediate action drill, and that is what? Tap?
Tap, rack, ready.
Yes, correct. And so what we're going to do is, let's say she's firing and she fires it and nothing happens. Finger comes off the trigger first and foremost. You want to rotate the pistol a little bit to the right. You're going to tap the bottom of the magazine. You're going to rack the slide, and now you're ready to go again, okay? That could possibly happen to you today. All right, so let's see what happens. Stay tuned, folks. So here's the pistol. Let's go ahead and check, make sure it's clear, because I just handed you a pistol. You always need to know the condition of it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you a magazine. I want you to insert it, rack it, safety on, and put it in the holster. So guys, this is not going to be for speed. I just want to see how she shoots this pistol. What you're going to do, or you're going to do the first 6 on the plate rack, okay? It's not about speed. I just want you to be able to hit it every time. I want to see how the pistol feels to you as far as recoil and everything else. So if she ever shoots a match, which I'm probably going to have you shoot a match this Friday, the Friday night fights over at VOD. It's all about accuracy, not about speed. It's a combination of both. What to do when they say make ready is I will dry fire the pistol once, not 5 or 6 times, just once, just to get a feel for it. You're not going to have that opportunity. All right. Is the shooter ready?
Yes.
Shooter indicates ready. Stand by. Beep. Start from left to right. Concentrate on the front sight. Nice. 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 Okay, no anticipation. It's a good way with these ball and dummy rounds to see if they're anticipating. There was no anticipation there, so what do? Talk me through it. What did you do?
Tap, rack, ready.
Ready. All right, let's get back on target. Excellent. Nice. Nice. All right, so you are out of ammunition. Let's go ahead and drop that magazine. Reinsert another magazine. Tap, rack, ready, and let's engage the last target. All right. If you are finished, unload and show clear. So what I want you to do is put the safety on first. Hold on, let me show you guys this. So the first thing she's going to do is put the safety on. And now what I want you to do is just drop the magazine. You don't even need to catch it. Don't even worry about that at this point. She still has one in the chamber. So what I need you to do is take the safety off, rack it, hold it back so the RO can see into the chamber, slide forward, hammer down, and holster. Excellent. Nice job. All right, so I think that pistol's actually going to work out pretty well for her. Hold on, we're not going anywhere yet. So, if you do a tap rack ready and it doesn't work, do you do it again?
No.
Nope. So if the tap rack ready, the immediate action drill doesn't work, now this is a competition setting. Guys, keep in mind this is not NRA instruction or anything like that. This is competition. This is real world, so it's going to be tap rack ready. If that doesn't work, what we're going to do now is what? It's called a remedial action drill.
Lock.
Lock the slide to the rear.
Rip.
Rip the magazine out.
Work.
Work the slide at least how many times?
Twice.
Twice, that's right. Lock, rip, work, tap, rack, ready. Okay? So what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to, this is very, very important information. If you have a semi-automatic pistol at home, and for all you guys that are going to say, well, I use revolvers, they don't do that. Yeah, I've seen revolvers also fail as well because sometimes the bullets will unseat themselves and now you have a locked up cylinder and then it doesn't work. So yeah, revolvers are very, very reliable, but it's not the end all be all, okay? And the problem there is now you're not going to be able to get a cylinder open to fix it. Everything has its pros and cons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to induce a malfunction that doesn't work with the tap rack ready. If you'll face down range, hand me your pistol. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is what?
Lock.
Lock, that's correct. And what that means, guys, is we're going to lock the slide to the rear once we pull back on the slide. So we're going to lock. Now we're going to rip. Now, you're not physically ripping the magazine out. What you're doing is pressing the mag release and then forcefully pulling this out. So let's see if this one falls on its own. It will, but sometimes it won't. So we're going to rip the magazine out. If it's your last mag, hold on to it. Now you're going to work how many times, Ella?
Twice.
Now we're going to do what?
Tap rack ready.
Tap, rack, ready. Okay? So let's have her do it real time. Let's see what happens. All right, so guys, I've set up a drill for her. So that this, when it happens and she tries to fire, we'll see what happens. It might or might not. Let's go ahead and shoot the first man steel. If it doesn't fire, it goes click, finger comes off the trigger, and you do what?
Tap, rack,
ready.
ready.
Okay,
And
try to fire it. That didn't work.
No.
So now she has to go to what we call the remedial action drill, which the first one is what?
Lock.
Lock. So let's lock the slide to the rear. Hold on, let me see if I can get the camera on this so we can see it. So we're locking the slide to the rear by pulling back on the slide, lifting up with a thumb. Now we want to rip the magazine out, press on the magazine release. See how it doesn't come out? You gotta rip it out, let it go, drop it. Work, so lock, rip, work, twice. Now you're gonna tap a new magazine in. Rack, now ready. Go ahead and shoot those men steel. The man steals. Nice. Nice. Bring forward a little bit. There you go. And one more. Okay, now you are out, but let's say you weren't. The RO is going to say, if you are finished, unload and show clear. If he extends that if and says, if you are finished, unload and show clear, that's usually a good indicator that you forgot something. You need to take a look again. So if you're finished, unload and show clear. Take your magazine out. Let him see into the chamber. Slide forward, hammer down, and holster. Point it towards the dirt. Reholster, she is good to go. All right, guys, so before we finish out the day, I want to make sure that she can hit targets at distance. I need to know what her capabilities are. Right now, she's not anticipating. She's pretty solid on the target, so we're at 25 yards here on the button, 25 yards. I have a CPI security sign right here that tells me 25 yards to the plate rack. So what we're going to do is we're going to have her attempt to shoot the 6 plates, okay?
Okay.
Now, this is not for speed. This is going to be very difficult, but I just need to see where you're at with it. Okay? So let's go ahead and turn around, load and make ready. Safety on and holster. Okay, let's not be in a hurry. Everything nice and smooth, okay? All right, this is not for speed. I need you to be very, very precise with your sight picture and sight alignment, okay?
Okay.
All right, you understand the course of fire?
Yes.
Deep. Safety. Front sight crystal clear. Body position looks good. Nice. Outstanding. If you can do that for 6, I will buy you an ice cream cone. All right. It's very, very tough. You're at 25 yards. Take your time. Front sight. Smooth press. Okay, tap rack ready. See, I didn't even plan that.
Yeah, I know. I was on a move too.
It happens. Smooth. Nice. You're doing a great job. You're hitting a little low on the plate. Just hold it dead center of the plate like you've been doing. Just a hair higher.
Oh, my hand's shaking.
Yeah, holding the arms out like that will definitely work those arms. Okay, just a hair right. Don't look at me. Stay focused on the target. There you go. Smooth. It was just a hair right. Nice. You got 3 more. Slow it down.
I know.
Don't need to be in a hurry. Got overconfident. Nice. Unload and show clear. Racket. Slide forward. Hammer down. And holster. Guys, I'm very proud of that. That actually is pretty good for 25 yards. It's better than most people can shoot. And that was pretty good. So I'll go ahead and give you credit on that. Now, the thing is when you're working with someone younger, it is very important to instill into them that they are being ambassadors for the sport in the future, okay? There is nothing worse than finding someone that is arrogant about their skills. So I'm telling you this young because if you do become good at this, you need to be approachable, you need to be an ambassador to the sport and make time for everyone. New shooters, always help them out. Or if they ask you questions, I'm not saying just give everyone advice, but there's nothing that's more of a turnoff than seeing a good shooter and you try to just talk to them, ask them a question, and they just blow you off. You know, I've met so many people in the shooting industry, you know, everyone from like Jerry Mitchell, he will make time for you, he will go out of his way to talk to you. Ambassadors for the sport is what it's all about, and teaching this younger generation about our Second Amendment freedoms and teaching them how to be able to defend themselves. So guys, no better way than spend time with your family today, especially on Father's Day. Good job there, Miss Ella.
Thank
Tomorrow we're going to work on doing some movement with safety on, and I'm just going to put these little short videos out, and maybe you have a child or something that you're working with and they're wanting to get in the competition scene. Hopefully this will work. What were your thoughts about today?
It was fun.
What do you think about the pistol?
I like the pistol. It shoots a lot easier for me.
Easier. Is it heavier or lighter?
Lighter.
Lighter. So, you know, this one was a little too much, but like I said, this is something that we're learning along the way. I had a lot of people comment about the shotgun, saying about the length of pull and all that. Guys, I realized that. It was the only 20 gauge I had access to. I don't want to spend $1,500 plus converting it and plus opening up the port and spend $2,000 on a shotgun that I don't know if she could actually handle. So I do appreciate the comments, but I think now I'm going to be looking for a Benelli like an M2 Field in 20 gauge. It's getting hot out here, isn't it?
Yep.
Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Give me a thumbs up. Give me a like. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great week.